Hey guys, this is Eric with HustlePaintball.com, and this review is covering the Empire battle-tested Apex 2 barrel system. Now, compared to the flatline barrel system, which is a bit outdated, you're shooting through a non-honed piece of tubing that has two bends in it and is very hard on paint. Either you have to be shooting field grade paint or harder in order for it to survive. And even if you wanted to not manipulate any spin on your paint, you would pretty much have to take the barrel off, have a standard barrel with you, and screw that into your gun. The Apex 2 system, however, you've got 9 different points of adjustability on the very top right here. So you can go from no spin at all to, oh my God, I'm in the movie Wanted, shooting around bunkers, curving paint bullets, shooting you in the face. And with that, you can basically spin it 360 degrees. So you can have a low flat shot, curved left, curved right, or you can have that dive bomb shot where you can shoot over bunkers. And with that, this thing is completely toolless disassembly. So if you ever wanted to take it apart or clean it, or say if you have a favorite Apex barrel or Apex ready barrel system, you can take this tip off and put it on your favorite barrel. And for those of you that aren't familiar with how to actually do that, we do have a video on our YouTube channel. You should definitely check that out. It's really straightforward. Empire does offer this in 14 and 18 inch lengths. The reason behind the 18-inch barrel is because, for some of you that have, like, say, an Alpha Black or any type of milsim marker that has a shroud, in order for this tip to actually clear the shroud, you have to have that extra bit of length. Now, the threading, they do offer it in Tippmann 98 thread, A5, A5X7, and also autococker threading. So now that I've told you about how this works, it's time to go outside and show you how it works. So for the first scenario, what we're gonna do is we have a target downrange. I'm obviously behind my bunker, right? Say, for example, there's a giant stream of paint coming across me or coming on my right-hand side. What I'm gonna do is turn my ramp all the way up, aim it to the left, hook around my bunker, see if I can kill this guy. Couple GOG hits, that guy's obviously dead. So let's make this a little bit more difficult, do a different scenario, move some boxes around, see if we can kill another guy. For this second scenario, he's obviously behind this bunker and I can't see him. So what I'm gonna do is turn the ramp all the way back up, turn it upside down so I get a nice drop shot. Start off with a volley to see if I can get one on the top of his dome. I know I got a couple on his head. I think we're pretty good. Let's move on to a third scenario. Let's make it a little bit more difficult. For the third scenario, I'm behind a bunker, he's behind a bunker. We both know that each other's there, but we can't see each other. So the only way that I can actually see him is right about here. I can actually see his mask. Chances are, if I'm stepping this far out of my bunker, someone else is gonna shoot me. So let's curve this to the left here, see if I can shoot him. I think I got a GOG hit there. Another one. And another one. Yep, I would say that guy is dead and probably has no idea where that came from. So let's do another shot that we haven't done before, which is underneath something. Fourth scenario, we've got the mask blocked out by the top portion of that bunker. All you can see is the green pole that it's actually sitting on. We'll see if we can get a shot to go underneath it, rise up, and hit him in the chin.
Oh, and that's the chin right there. Pretty freaking sweet. Now for the ultimate test, let's move on to the fifth scenario. For the last scenario, guys, I'm going to be shooting out the left side of my bunker, curving right, and coming back up. It's one of these. Let's see if I can kill this guy. Yep, got a couple headshots there, along with that bottle. It's pretty freaking awesome.
So there's just a couple examples that Russell and I came up with just by building boxes, moving stuff around, just so we can show you exactly how effective it is. Now, you know, with practice, would you be able to do the same shots that I did with one ball and instead of a volley of paintballs? Sure, because I suck. I actually shot a lot more paint off camera in order to actually learn and how to get the shots right. But with practice, just like everything else in paintball, I'm sure if you dialed these things in and got really, one with the Apex 2, I'm sure you could, say someone's at a bunker, you know exactly how many clicks to go up, exactly which angle to put it at, and you'll be able to curve a bullet around or a paint bullet around and kill that guy. But for me, I wouldn't really use the Apex 2. It's just not my cup of tea. Granted, it was a lot of fun, but I would rather just put the guy in, move to another bunker, and try to get an angle on the guy. But the one thing that I do have a complaint about this is how, just the barrel itself. It's just a big hunk of metal. It only has maybe an eighth of an inch of porting, so it does make for a louder shot. And my recommendation, if I was going to use my Apex tip or Apex 2 tip, I would probably get like a Deadly Wind and then an Apex 2 adapter. And then Lapco also makes Apex ready tips as well, or barrels as well. So if you are a big fan of the Apex 2 tip and not a big fan of the barrel, such as myself, those are some options for you. And the one thing we did notice while using or shooting this video is that if you did shoot brittle paint and it did break on the ramp, or say if you were shooting high rates of fire for a long period of time, that rubber ramp will get the crap beat out of it. A broken paintball, they're sharp. You can get cut, as you probably all know, getting shot. That the actual shell can actually cut the rubber ramp and cause more issues as far as future breaks. Paint doesn't fly straight when you're using the curve. But luckily for you, Empire does have a limited lifetime warranty to actually cover that for you, so you don't have to worry about it. But as you probably saw in this video while we were shooting, that I could totally use this in this scenario, or at my local field, there's this key bunker that if somebody gets in there, he annihilates every single person on the field, or makes the objective harder to reach, or a drop shot could have been awesome there. That's the goal of this barrel, is that you can get those eliminations by not having to get yourself closer or throwing bodies at the person. So if you want to pick one of these up or pick up the other barrels that I mentioned, of course you can pick them up at hustlepaintball.com. If you have any questions or concerns or suggestions for future videos, you can email us at videos@hustlepaintball.com. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and of course, join the PB Riot. We'll be talking about these barrels or anything else paintball related. I'm there, Russell's there, Jay's there. Basically every single person here has an account there. So if you wanted to come talk to us about anything, come join us. Anyway, guys, I'll see you later. I don't want to say hustle backyard. Hustle backyard, because that's totally something that Russell would say.